Hello everybody. Say hello, look how we match. I knew I loved neutrals for a reason. It's because I love to match with my little baby girl. Lulu has been so clingy recently. I don't know why, but she just always wants to be on me. So I love it, to be honest, because I just love dog cuddles. Anyway, hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing 10 Christmas gifts that I think would be perfect for teenagers. This is teenage boys and teenage girls. It's kind of like a combination of both. So obviously our kids are 14 and 12 now, and I feel like the presents they want for Christmas are so very different to what they wanted just a few years ago. So if you have got teenagers that you are buying for, then I really hope these gift ideas are going to be useful for you. As you can see, I've done a very comprehensive list. But what I'm going to do, some of the things we already have, and then I will kind of show you them in action. But other things, I'm just going to pop the image on the screen here, and then I will of course link all the information down below in my description box as well. I didn't want to buy everything because I feel like we don't need to buy everything in order for me to show you what I would recommend. So I do hope this video is useful. I'm going to do a women's gift guide and a men's gift guide as well. I was actually thinking about doing a grandparents one too. Let me know if you'd like to see a grandparents one, and I will do one if that is what you'd like to see. So the first thing we're going to start off with, which Rory is loving at the moment, he has a stunt scooter. He got it for Christmas a few years ago now. So even if you have children that are coming into the kind of teenage years and they love to go down to the skate park, then a stunt scooter is something I would highly recommend. He goes out on the road just here with his friends and he plays on his scooter for hours. It's outside, it's not in front of a screen, and it brings so much fun to them. Definitely get the helmet as well, because they do not want to be riding on a scooter with no helmet because it is a bit dangerous. But Rory takes his scooter down to, like I said, the seafront where there's a nice skate park, and he does spend hours down there with his friends. So it's a great gift for teenagers. Obviously, with so many of these gifts that I'm going to be sharing with you, you can get stunt scooters to match any price range. We actually got one that was between the 50 to 60 mark, which has served Rory so well over the last couple of years. He is now saying he would like to have a new deck on his stunt scooter, which means he can just get a base where they put their feet, which is slightly lighter, as it's kind of like got a little hole missing in the middle of it, not so your feet fall through. And it means that when they are doing their stunts, it is lighter to carry and the stunts are easier to do. So I will add that deck link down below with the stunt scooter too. The second gift that I would recommend that my kids absolutely love is this kind of Starlight. So when my boys were younger, they never liked having the room completely dark when they went to sleep. So what I bought them were these Starlights. You can set a timer on them for half an hour, 2 hours, or even up to 3 hours, so that they can go to sleep with the Starlight on. And if they do kind of wake up as they're falling asleep, they will still see the stars and the light on their ceilings, and then hopefully it should send them back to sleep quite quickly. It does project lovely images onto the ceiling. That is kind of a soothing way to send your kids to sleep. It also has quite a few different sound effects, so you can have some white noise on there, you can have jungle noise, you can have a waterfall, so many different things that you can choose from, and lots of different colors to choose from too. This is such a cute gift, and even though my kids have had them for quite a few years now, they still often use it. And I think when their friends come over, their friends think it's quite cool to have the stars on the roof anyway. The next gift is a splurge. It really is. However, we have had it since the beginning of lockdown and absolutely love it. So we got this spring-free trampoline back in about 2020. So I think we got it in the summer of 2020 when it was lockdown, and I honestly cannot tell you how amazing it is. We would always get the plum trampolines before, but we would honestly have to replace them every single year. We'd spend about 100 to 150 pounds on the plum trampoline, but by the following summer, The netting would be broken, it would have gone like kind of moldy and disintegrated. Also the surround around the springs would have kind of disintegrated a little bit, and it was so creaky and noisy too. The spring-free trampolines are quite pricey. However, honestly, they're an investment that you make, and they are a gift that just keeps on giving and keeps on giving. Also, when you're done with them, I know you could sell this on and you would get quite a bit of your money back. Next, I wanted to share Gravitrax with you. This, again, is one of my kids' absolutely favorite things to have in the house, and it's a really lovely way to do kind of brotherly building activities together, or family building activities together. It's a great way to get your kids away from the screens and using their brains too. Like I said, it's called Gravitrax. It is $54.99, and you can buy extension packs onto this so that they can make the maze just go on and on and on and on. Like I said, it's a really great way for your kids to use their brains and problem solving as well. And because they can change a track all the time, it's a present that never kind of gets old, because every day it can be something new. Next up is the Amazon Echo Show. This is a really cool little device to have in the kids' bedrooms. Mine like to listen to music on their Echo Show. They also like to ask Alexa questions. You can get other ones where they are a TV screen too, but we don't have that on this Echo Show. It is an older model, so like I said, you can get ones that are newer, that have more on them. But this one I find is great. I don't really want the kids to have a TV or computer screen in their bedrooms, but this Echo Show is just great for them because they can still do so much on it without having to rely on a screen. This Echo Show is $87.98 from Amazon, but you could get a smaller version if you didn't want the screen at all, or you could get the bigger version, which then would almost double up as a TV screen. The next gift that I wanted to share that my kids are asking for this Christmas is a fitness tracker watch. So my kids used to have a more basic version of a tracker watch, which would share their steps and their time, but now they want to go more down the route of like a Garmin watch or an Apple Watch. So they are a lot pricier, but because they do so much sport, they want to start tracking their heart rate, their distance they've covered, and any stats like that, which is why they are asking for a more pricier version of this. This is the trouble. As your kids get older, all the gifts that they want become a lot pricier, but I do also feel like they have a lot more longevity in them, and the kids do look after them a lot more as well. The great thing obviously about them having a Garmin or an Apple Watch is the fact that they can then hook it up to their phones as well, and because we track them, it means even if they leave their phones at home, we can track them when they're out and about on their watches too. Okay, so this is one probably more for the girls, but I have it and I absolutely love it, and I think it would be such a nice thing to give to a girl for a Christmas present. I have got a Beauty Pie subscription. It is £10 a month, and what you get for that is huge discounts on their makeup ranges and skincare ranges too. I absolutely love the makeup from Beauty Pie. I'm sure you guys have seen me mention them before, because I often, when I do my kind of makeup tutorials, I will share the products that I use from them. But if you get So the nice thing about this is that you could get someone a Beauty Pie subscription, which is £10 a month, which is £120 over the year, but it's a great gift to give to somebody that is almost like, again, a gift that just keeps on giving. And then when they go on to order any makeup or skincare products, they, like I said, get a huge discount off them. So many people now are into football. I love the fact that it is really diverse, it's so inclusive, and it's boys and girls playing so much together now as well. So something that we get our kids yearly is actually a mystery football kit. There are lots and lots of different websites that you can get these from, but we just get it on a website called mysterykit.co.uk, I think it is. And you can go on there, you can specify where you want the kits from and where you don't want the kits from. So quite often my kids would say no Premier League teams. And the reason for that is because obviously they follow the Premier League teams that they enjoy watching. And then if they got a top from, I don't know, Arsenal and they support Tottenham, they wouldn't be happy and they probably wouldn't wear it. So you don't want to get the top for them and then it just stays in their drawer. So what I'll usually put on there is the age and the kind of size that I'd like to order, and then I would type in please no Premier League teams, and you could get teams like Barcelona. We've had an Egyptian team before. It's really great and it's so exciting when the kids open up the presents. They see the box, you don't know what's inside it, so whenever I give it to the kids, I don't even know what kit they've got, and then they open up the mystery box and they are always so happy with what they get. So depending on the size that you want to order will depend on how much it is. Usually the kits are $29.99, but I think that goes up to about the age of 13 or 14, and then they go to £35. So if you want to get a adult size, they do go up to £35, but I do think they are such a great gift. So yeah, I just think it's a really great gift, and it's an exciting one to open because even when the wrapping paper is off, they still don't know what they've got. Next up, we are going on to the gaming side of things. My kids absolutely love gaming accessories, particularly headphones. Now, a few years ago, we got them some corded headphones, but then when it was their birthday this year, they both really wanted to get wireless headphones. You just hook up with either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and then they've got a little speaker on them as well, like a little microphone. They really love these gifts because when they game with their friends, they do talk to them, and obviously if you didn't have the headset, then it would be very noisy hearing them game with other people all the time. Again, like with a Stunt Scooter, you can kind of go as cheap or as expensive as you want with these headphones. The last present that I think teenagers will enjoy is a trendy tracksuit. Now, trendy tracksuits can be very expensive, and you're probably thinking designer. Now, when you think designer, they are so expensive. Like a Nike tracksuit, you're talking between 80 to 150 pounds. Super expensive, and for me, like, that is not a present that I would like to buy my kids because it's just so expensive on something they're going to grow out of or play football in and ruin. So what I actually like to do is I like to get them tracksuits from Zara. Zara are amazing, especially if you have the younger kids and they still fit in the kids range. You can get amazing tracksuits from there for $27.99. That's all in. That's the joggers and the jumper as well. Obviously, if you have older kids like I do with Rory, I would still go to Zara and I would get him an adult's version of the tracksuit. They are so nice, they are made so well, but also H&M have some amazing tracksuits too. I'll list a few down below in my description box so you can take a look at them to decide which you think your kids would like best. So that's it. Those are the 10 items that my kids would absolutely love for Christmas, and I hope it's given you some ideas of what you could get for the teenagers in your life too. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time with the men's, women's, and maybe grandparents gift guide. Bye guys.